Nothing. Nothing. What's up, everybody? It's been a long time. Having a little trouble with the van. Let's look into what I can do today. As you can see, I tried to turn the key and the battery's totally dead. So what I plan to do right now is I'm gonna go inside the van and I'm gonna try to take the short charger out from there, plug it into my inverter, power it up, and then charge the batteries. On my side door here, one of the things I was looking at is this little piece. This piece holds the door at a 40 or at a 90-degree angle. So I'm wondering if I could undo that, get this piece out. You know, I could feel it on the inside of the door here where my arm is going through. Take that piece out, and then my door will go open a full way. I had to make a contraption like this because this socket won't come out. It's a star shape. Luckily, my tool set has little star shape ones. The big star set that I have is only used for like the door handles and a lot of other stuff. Well, now you can see the doors actually open up flatter now. Still have that connection. I gotta take that connection from right off the door right there. But right now it shows you the doors can actually open flatter. See, now I'm gonna get these bolts off. These hold this little thing here, and what that does is hold the door there. I'm not so concerned about my doors flapping open. It actually doesn't touch the side of the van when I push it because these brackets are so tight. So this will actually give me more space in the front. All right, going back to this, over here where my thumb is, I saw right there is a little clip. This actually pops up. Now I can't do it with one hand here, so I'll show you what happens. So you push it up like that, you know, push this little thing and it comes right off. So you don't really have to take it out of the door, but this whole piece is inside the door. It had 2 bolts on it, which the bolts are there. You can see how long those bolts are. You know, they're the ones with the washers on it. That's what was on here. But I was looking at this thing going, well, it's either going to dangle in there or this bar is going to swing around if I unclip it. So it's better just to take the whole thing out. Now this is what the door looks like right now, and it will stay open like that. And if anything, just put bungee cords on it onto the front fender. And over here in the power center, I already took it out. There is the Genius G15000 battery charger jump starter thing. It gives me shore power when I plug in the side of my van to a house, but I could also disconnect it right now and try to charge up my car battery. Here's to my surprise too. As I grabbed the cables, they weren't even hooked up. I thought they were hooked up to my battery center. Thank God I didn't try to plug in my van after I put in this new battery. Right now, you could see I have my Genius plugged into the inverter. Right now, I'm not going to power on the inverter because the battery cables are not connected to anything. I'm going to disconnect my van battery and bring it into the cab here, and we'll try to charge it that way. Now you can see I got negative to negative and positive to positive. I double checked it by the little markings on there just to be sure, even though I know the position it goes into the van hood. But now we'll turn on the inverter and set the settings on the NOCO charger for a lead acid battery, because right now the NOCO is set to the lithium battery. So we'll have to reset everything on there, but you need to have a load on it and you need to have it plugged in before you do any of that stuff. So let's do that. So right now I put the battery on this repair cycle thing. because whenever I try to put it on AGM, it doesn't work on AGM. So right now it's on this repair. It is a solid red. Right now it looks like a different color because it's going through the phone at the refresh rate. But we're going to see how this works. We're going to let it sit on here and we'll check out how much draw it's taking from the battery. So I noticed before it was actually charging on the wrong thing. It was actually on 13.5 supply instead of 12 volt repair. So now I'm actually looking at the repair right now to see if that's doing anything. So you see on this graph right here, it's only taking like 2 amps right now to repair it. I don't know how long it will repair it like that. I know I have at least 4 days doing 2 amps. So I don't want to leave it unoccupied right now, but it's running right now. So right now, I'm just still charging my battery inside my van. That's my starter battery. So right now I'm charging that. Well, right now it's in the repair stage. So hopefully this fixes it. Well, the battery is still blinking right there. So I know it's still trying to repair. I don't smell any smoke or any electrical discharge. So now I could see the battery is actually jumping up to 25% right there on the upper top by the model number of the charger, and it's still charging. And I can see by here it's already showing that it's up to 7 amps right now. So it is charging after the repair. So hopefully the battery will repair itself and I don't need another battery for this van. The only thing that I need is help with the transmission. Now, if it does fix the battery situation, what I could end up doing is driving this van to a repair place. I need to get the transmission looked at. But everywhere I go is telling me I owe them $4,500 for this type of repair. The last place that looked at it said, oh, you need this Jasper transmission. The reason why, you need an intercooler for your transmission. And I was like, I don't know. I haven't seen any of these other transmissions that I've seen online. You could see some of them listed here and here. There are 2 transmissions I looked at. One's from O'Reilly and one's from AutoZone. They don't seem to come with an intercooler. But when I looked at the intercoolers, and I looked at a site how to install an intercooler, you can install an intercooler to any transmission. And matter of fact, over here, underneath the hood, see over here, I took the battery out. And you can see on the left, right here, that is the radiator. But then you see these wires going out here, that's to an intercooler. And like I could see AC lines. These might be AC lines. I'm not sure because like I haven't installed an intercooler for my transmission before. But when I look in the front here, that's the radiator, and then you have this intercooler right there. So now my phone's telling me it's too hot outside for shooting videos. It is a hot day here. It's about 95 degrees in New Orleans. But looking at the intercooler and looking at my radiator, maybe I could replace the intercooler. And at the intercooler prices right here, look at that. That's pretty cheap for an intercooler. All I have to do is mount it in the same place and hook up the same wires and stuff like that, or the same tubes. So maybe I need to get that old transmission or those other transmissions that cost $1,900 or $2,000, get that shipped over here, ship my transmission out, put that in, and actually hook up a new intercooler. I don't know. If you have any suggestions out there or even know of a place to fix my van, I'm here in New Orleans right now, but I could ship it maybe to a different place and get it fixed. But I know right now sometimes it loses reverse and it shifts really crappily right now, and it doesn't seem like it's taking any of the new transmission fluid, which means that it might be the pump. But I don't know if the pump's just dirty or not working at all. Please let me know, and I'll talk to you guys later.